What is happening in the dark red area of this map is terrifying, and info could help save a life. The Texas coast and immediate inland areas have been hammered by Hurricane Harvey for numerous days as the storm slowly meanders on an unclear and shaky path towards the Gulf waters before it will return to the Texas, Louisiana coast in the next few days. The devastation that has already been done to these areas is extreme and unprecedented in so many ways. Houston has had 50 plus inches of rain since it all started, and it won't be stopping anytime soon. Lake Charles, Louisiana has seen over 10 plus inches in just the last 24 hours, with more to come. This storm is unlike any ever seen in any part of our country to date, and not one single second of it will be forgotten by any within the scope of its reach. The updated weather tracking images show this now tropical storm headed southeast to the warm Gulf waters, where it may be able to gain a bit of its strength before turning northeast to head up and slam back into the coast and make its way slowly through Louisiana. KATC-TV3 news channel, Tropical Storm Harvey is moving back offshore. Tropical storm warnings have been extended to Cameron. Tropical storm watch from Cameron to Intracoastal City. Refineries and industrial plants were shut down yesterday afternoon as the waters began to rise in the Lake Charles, Louisiana area in order for the employees to try to make it home safely. Nothing that Harvey has done so far has been truly predictable, as most of these storms are. Instead, it has brought around the type of chaos and destruction that no one ever wishes to see. This type of natural disaster is a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence, and we will probably never see this kind of raw natural power again anytime soon. At least we hope we don't. According to Independent Journal Review, the flooding in Texas is no joke. It is living up to the worst of all meteorologists' fear. Winds from Hurricane Harvey rip through homes and businesses, but it is turning out to be the water left behind that is most deadly. This map shows how flooding has exceeded historical levels over enormous portions of Texas. It is quite literally off the charts. The stories from the people affected are just beginning to surface, and they are harrowing. It's unprecedented. The main river of Houston is a foot above average level already and rising fast. Impossible to properly convey the scale of this event. The full event won't be realized for days. Buffalo Bayou cresting 14 inches above record. Major highways are underwater, only navigable by boat. This is from Astounding Video, shows numerous boats maneuvering around standard vehicles on flooded streets in Dickinson, Texas. Wow, that is like unbelievable. Could only make it through with a boat. Nora O'Donnell flooding, Houston Parkway. Wow. ABC News. Officer carries mother and her 13-month-old son to safety amid rising floodwaters. Nursing homes flooded and evacuated. 15 rescued from Dickinson Nursing Home. Poor people, look at that. They can't even get up. They're in wheelchairs and whatnot. Shame. Hospitals being shut down. Charles Fisher, Ben Taub Hospital now being shut down. helpless children being carried to safety in wheelchairs. This is from ABC News.
I'm struck by, especially as you see people carrying all their belongings, is this just sense of shock on their faces, like they just survived, as they have just survived a disaster. As you see all those people walking across through the water, holding on to their belongings. And it looks like almost anything is being turned into a boat. Is that an air raft that's being brought across there?
Yes.
Yeah. It's an air mattress?
You're absolutely right. It's the lady coming out with a wheelchair. Yeah, that's an air mattress over here. There's a woman with a wheelchair too coming out right now. So, you know, look at this guy with the wheelchair coming out.
Yes.
Poor girl, special needs girl. Texas Task Force 1, the best that we've got right here. The best of Texas.
Yeah, they're terrific. Yeah, congratulations to them as well. They are amazing. We have live pictures.
Children saved from homes. Extraordinary photo shows Harris County Sheriff's deputy rescuing 2 children from floodwaters, Cypress, Texas. People are catching giant fish in their living rooms. That is unbelievable. This is crazy. These Houstonians are catching fish in their living rooms. It's not just professional rescue crews. Regular Texans are risking their lives to help strangers. A rescue on
But after
live
the rains
TV.
subside and after and they begin the cleanup, that may be a much more important time in terms of presidential attention to focus America and to focus the world and to get folks to dig into their pockets and contribute money to groups like the Red Cross for disaster relief, and also that.
Yeah, the Red Cross. Donate money to the Red Cross so they can rip you off. They never give it to the people.
Help all those folks who are going to go back to their communities and see they have absolutely nothing there.
Chris, we, not to interrupt you, we just got some live, this is our first live pictures this morning of people being stranded and trying to get to higher ground. As you can see on our screen, this is the first time we've seen this. Look, just horrific as they're trying to make their way down what was once a street. Now, he was in the LA riots, 31 years, he's never seen anything like this, Chris.
Yeah, look, Houston particularly has, because they've got all these rivers and creeks going through the center of the city, has a real tendency to get flooded by a storm. But folks are saying they've never seen anything like that, and boy, this is a dramatic. You talk about Americans helping other Americans in a situation like that. I mean, they just basically saved that man's life.
And a human chain right there.
What's so hard about this too, Chris? I mean, you've got your show coming up and you have the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, on, of course, Rex Tillerson. What's so difficult in these situations for the local officials, the mayors, the governors, people in the...
Listen to this man going to save some lives, he says.
You guys just jumping in to help out? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where are you coming from? Texas City. Texas City? Yes, sir. What are you going to do? I'm going to try to save some lives. Yeah? Yes, sir. It's horrible, isn't it? Yes, sir.
What's more, this storm is getting much, much worse. Reliable weather forecast still showing taking whatever rain has already fallen around Houston and doubling it over the next 4 to 5 days. Please heed this dark warning by the National Weather Service. Local rainfall amounts of 50 inches would exceed any previous Texas rainfall record. The breadth and intensity of this rainfall are beyond anything expected before. Catastrophic flooding is now underway and expected to continue for days. Pray hard for the Texans. Yeah, okay. Beware of scams, it says. Yeah, the Red Cross is a scammer. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.